If you've been invited to Statusbrew and don't see any data, or if you're about to invite a team member and are unsure how to give the right access, watch this video. All Statusbrew plans include bucket user seats, so you can add team members without paying extra or sharing credentials. Each user gets their own login, keeping things secure. You also get full control over what data and features they can access, assign roles, set permissions, and manage everything from one place with total oversight. We will start by explaining different types of user roles and then showing how to set access for a single social channel. Starting first with the type of users. Statusbrew offers 3 types of users: owners, admins, and regular users. When you sign up for Statusbrew, you create a new Statusbrew organization and become its primary owner, which is the highest access level. Owners control billing, settings, and user management. They can access all workspaces and invite or manage team members. You can grant owner-level access when inviting a user or promote existing ones later. You can also transfer your primary ownership to another team member. There can be multiple owners of a Statusbrew account, so we recommend owner access for team members who need to handle billing and would be overseeing other users. Admins. Admins in Statusbrew are just a step below owners with 2 key differences. They can't access billing or user management, meaning they can't invite or manage team members. Also, their access is workspace specific. So if you manage multiple workspaces, you can choose which ones they can see and work in. Admins get full access to all social profiles, scheduling, inbox, reporting, and more within their assigned workspace. If you want to keep things simple, this is the ideal role for your social media manager. Admin permissions are needed for setting things up like automations, tags, workflows, etc. Regular users. While inviting a user, if you don't make them an owner or an admin, they're invited as a regular user. This is the most flexible user type, since you can define exactly what sort of access or visibility they can have in a Statusbrew workspace. You can also invite multiple people at once or import them in bulk via a CSV file. Once you've invited a user, you can give them access to a specific social channel in Statusbrew. And even for that channel, you can choose what they can do. If you want to give them access to more than one social channel, we recommend grouping those channels and then giving permissions at a group level. You can create network-based profile groups for each client or a sub-brand, and then give people access as per their role. We recommend creating at least one profile group for all the profiles and using that to provision access to team members. For inbox access, you can choose between full access and view-only permissions. For the calendar, there are 3 options: full publishing for complete control, view planner for read-only access, and needs approval for users who can create and schedule content but need approval before publishing. To grant analytics access, use the Create Reports permission. If you want to give all these permissions at once, simply select the All permission. User groups. As more people join, managing access and collaboration becomes crucial. That's where user groups come in. Think of them as teams. Instead of assigning permissions to each user individually, you set them at the group level. For example, if you create an interns or customer success group, you only need to define access once. Any new team member added to that group automatically inherits the same permissions. User groups also make collaboration easier. You can assign tasks, approve posts, and manage workflows at the group level, saving time and clicks every step of the way. Statusbrew, any personalized setup, like a custom calendar board or analytics dashboard, comes with built-in access control. By default, it's private and visible only to you. If you want to share it, you can add collaborators with either view-only or full edit permissions. For team-wide access, the best way is to create an all-user group. This way, you don't have to manually add every team member, including future ones. You can also use folders, like a calendar board team inbox or a reporting dashboard, to limit access for regular users without giving them full profile permissions. For example, if your team inbox stores all UGC content, but you don't want the marketing team to access the entire Engage inbox, just add them as collaborators for that inbox. They'll only see what's inside, nothing else. The same applies to boards and reporting dashboards. This is useful when you need to share specific data with team members or clients without exposing everything else. There are also ways to externally collaborate with people who don't have a Statusbrew user account. You can share your entire calendar, a specific calendar board, or even one post externally by creating a shared link. This is helpful if you want to present planned content or ideas to your clients or managers. People viewing externally can share their feedback via notes. The same applies to reporting dashboards. You can share any dashboard via a link. And for privacy, you control what's visible, whether fully open or restricted. External collaboration via emails. If you prefer email, you can share any post or conversation externally by sending it to any email address. The recipient gets a rich preview of the shared item. And if they reply, their response is automatically added as an internal note in Statusbrew. You can also automate email sharing for all posts or specific types of conversations via rules. These are some common ways how you can set up permissions for your team and collaborate internally or externally. If you need help setting up any of this, just reach out via live chat. Statusbrew is flexible, and we can configure it to fit the way you work.